Il-lejl tajjeb erġajna qegħdin hawnhekk l-4 filgħaxija, fit-8 ta' filgħaxija, is-supporters li biżi aħna kollha flimkien inkunu qegħdin nistennew dan mument biex noqogħdu nitkellmu daqsxejn waħda fuq il-klabb tagħna l-ewwel u santu ħaġa, u ovvjament ma' mistednin tagħna biex insiru nafu daqsxejn aħjar f'dan il-każ il-mistiden tagħna Kelvin Emeka. Kelvin huwa plejer illi kien magħna ingħaqad magħna qisu bħal dażmien senilu. Kellu staġun li fih is-sena li għaddiet dawn daqsxejn waħda sakemm sab daqsxejn waħda postu illum qed jilgħab b'mod regolari u rridu ngħidu illi sissa kellu staġun tajjeb ħafna. Imma qabel ma nibdew nitkellmu fuq ħaġa oħra, qabel ma nibdew nitkellmu anka ma' Kelvin, ejja naraw nitkellmu fuq dawn in-nies. Intervetin. Cozy Rooms. Daikin, Dominic Xiberras, Rupert, E-Cabs, Eurosport, Phonicom, NM Group, Sixth Leasing, Thomas Smith, Visit Malta, u il-ħabib tagħna Zarb Coaches bħal ma dejjem ngħidilkom dawn huma n-nies li jinvestu fil-klabb tagħkom hekk ikolkom bżonn xi servizzi li joffru dawn in-nies għal xiex le. Ejja nagħtuhom priorità. Bħal dejjem, dawk minnkom li jkunu jixtiequ jgħaddu xi kumment jagħmluh fiċ-chat ta' kemm il-Facebook u kemm il-YouTube it-tnejn li huma bħalissa live. Miegħi hawnhekk bħas-soltu għandi il-Terence illi jkun qiegħed jagħtini daqqatit biex immexxu l-programm bl-aħjar mod possibbli. Ħanibdew ma Kelvin. Very obviously the rest of the interview is going to be in English, so that will make it easier for Kelvin to try to understand. He promised me that by the next interview he's going to learn Maltese, he's going to be fluent, you know. So this is the last time we're going to make an interview to Kelvin in Maltese. I put some pressure on you, dude. So how are you? Good evening.
Good evening. I'm good. I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad myself. When I'm talking about football, to be honest with you, Kelvin, I'm okay. I'm very well. As I was telling the supporters, I was asking the supporters to very obviously make their comments. Let's see what they will ask us, And as we go along, very obviously I will push the questions that I will see to you so that you can answer if there will be any questions for you. I wouldn't be surprised if there will be your teammates coming over, to see you around, to hear what you're saying, and then they pull your leg, tomorrow when you'll be back in the training in the dressing room. So who's Kelvin? Kelvin is a 20-year-old, and even though he's still very young. He has even an international experience. He has played in Latvia before joining the greatest team in Malta, Sliema Wanderers, very obviously. But Kelvin, how did this passion for football start, right?
It started from when I was a kid, actually, from playing from the street and seeing my siblings also going out to play football. I just found love in football, and I felt like, okay, this is what I really want to do. This is something I look forward to doing, So that's how I started from Nigeria back home. It's easier for me to just come out from the house and just walk into the pitch because we live next to a football pitch, so it's kind of easier for me. And when you see a lot of people going out there and your siblings doing the same thing,
of course,
you really want to do it. Yeah, so that's how I started.
So being a goalkeeper, did it happen naturally or because you were extremely tall? Because you are extremely tall.
Not really. I didn't actually want to be a goalkeeper, as be frank with you.
What did you want to be?
I wanted to play as a striker or as a defensive midfielder.
Okay.
But then, when you go out with your friends and you keep playing with them, and with time you get to know the position that suits you more. Yes. So mostly when I go out to play football with my friends, I always sit on the bench. So instead of me sitting on the bench, I decided I want to be a goalkeeper.
At least I played.
Yeah, I didn't want to sit on the bench. I wanted to be a goalkeeper. So instead of me sitting on the bench, I said no. I'd rather be on the goal post and do something. So from there, I just found love in it, and I started doing things, and people were like, "Oh, this is really good. You're good in this. You're good in that." And I just keep doing what I have to do and keep improving.
Yes. Kelvin, but you told me that you wanted to be a striker or a defensive midfielder. So when you were young, who were your idols? The players that you used to look at.
To be frank, I didn't actually look at players that much.
Okay.
I looked at my brothers because they play football,
Okay.
I see them play on the pitch, and I just want to do what they are doing on the pitch. I'm not too focused on, I'm looking at this person,
Okay.
why play? Yeah. But as a goalkeeper, it's different because you have to aspire for more. So I had to look on other goalkeepers worldwide. I will have to mention one person.
Yes.
The goalkeeper, Vicente Yama, he was very good. And when I heard about him, I started watching games and stuff. I was like, I want to be like this guy. I want to be the next Vicente Yama of Nigeria and stuff. So I actually looked up to him a lot.
Yes. You're very young, so you have time. You have ample time to reach those goals. Don't worry, and I have a feeling that you will actually. But before we continue talking, let's see what the supporters are saying, because it's important that we keep contact with our supporters. So Terence, that says up the blues always, and he's over here giving us a hand. Ernest Camilleri, he's watching from America. Ernest Camilleri, it's always a pleasure seeing you, Ernest. Welcome home, because this is your home as well. Paul, xin narakom il-ġimgħa l-ikla, grazzi tal-appoġġ tagħkom. Yes, irridu ngħidu illi to be honest with you guys, I just saw a message from a person who is important for me, and I'm really enjoying it that he's over here. Thomas Gatt, nice to see you here, Thomas. Nice to see you here, dude. I just wanted to say about the fenkata. Il-fenkata hija ibbukjata kollha Grazzi lilkom kollha, supporters kollha illi iddeċidejtu li tiġu għal din il-fenkata u dawk minnkom illi jixtiequ xorta jiġu għalla volja bukkjata. Żommu daqsxejn kuntatt man-nies tal-kumitat illi qegħdin jorganizzaw din il-fenkata taf inti jaf ikun hemm xi ħadd illi jiddroppja fl-aħħar forsi, u forsi tkunu tistaw tiġu. Nfakkarkom, hekk msejjer żball Terence innodja li brasek. Lil Caroline irridu ngħidu x'hekk nkunu rridu nkomplu nibbukjaw jew inkella għajdli lil min. Okay, lil Sean qed jgħidli, Terence qed jgħidli lil Sean. Mela, jekk fil-każ Sean jekk qiegħed tara l-programma milli favur. Once li qegħdin hawnhekk. Ibgħat li daqsxejn anke it-telephone number fiċ-chat. Ħalli ngħid it-telephone number ħanajt il-telefon number ħalli dak li jkunek forsi jkollhom bżonn xi biljett forsi jidroppja xi ħadd jien naf forsi nkunu nistgħu nislotjaw in. Kelvin, back to you. So, you moved to Latvia, and you started playing professional football in Latvia. How is the Latvian football over there? How is it? How competitive is it?
In Latvia, I didn't get to play like the top level. I played from the second division, but it's nice. It's tough. When you're new to the environment and everything, you think it's kind of easy till you get there. So I would say from the experience I had in Latvia, it's a tough division. It's a tough division, and it's very hard. But I wouldn't want to compare it because I didn't play like the top division, like the Premier. So it's kind of difficult to explain because I didn't get to have the feeling of playing in the Premier, so it's different.
Yeah, probably it's different. But my question is more, when you compare Nigerian football at that point, with Latvian football, where were the major differences? For example, I don't know, Latvian was more physical, for example, or Nigerian was more technical?
I think on both sides, Nigeria is way better, physical and technical. They are way off because in Nigeria, they have lots of talent, obviously, and it's very tough. I would say the Nigerian league is more competitive than the Latvian league.
Okay.
To be frank, yeah, more competitive. The first and the second division is more competitive than the Latvian league.
Yeah, but I think the fact that you came out of your, how can I say, comfort zone, and you go into a foreign country, and start your career over there. I think that was a jump even for your character. What do you think?
Yeah, it's a jump in my career, yeah, but first coming abroad to play football, to chase your career in football, it's difficult because you have to face lots of challenges. Not just on the football pitch, the weather, the tradition, the food, it affects you and sometimes it makes you want to go back home, stuff like that.
Oh, of course.
So that's the part for me. It was really, really difficult, coming from Nigeria and going to somewhere that snows like every other day. It's way different, it's way different. So that's was the challenging part for me. But aside that, I found it easier to integrate myself into the team, to be comfortable, and thanks to the people out there in Latvia, they were really, really grateful. And with the kind of talent I had, they were so able to help me to feel relaxed and feel at home.
Yeah, that's imperative. But come on, you're now in Malta. It's not that you eat wrongly in Malta. It's not that we eat really good in Malta, no? At least,
yes,
yeah? Of course, yeah. Listen, and then you moved to Malta, I mean, you signed for Sliema, something around about a year ago. This time, a year ago, because it was September 2023. Was the Maltese football as expected or what?
Coming from outside, people would be like, it's an island, there's nothing there till you start playing. That's the feeling I had, when I first came. It was like, to be frank, I didn't know I was coming to Sliema. I didn't even check.
Okay.
But, yes, I didn't know Sliema was like the biggest club in Malta, to be frank, so I didn't know that. So I was just coming here and I got here and all I wanted to do was just to play football. My first training session, I have to be frank with you, it was mind-blowing. The guys were fast. They were way fast. And the kind of players I saw, I'm like, come on, this is not what I expected here. They are top guys. They work very hard. And when you see things like that, you're surprised. You want to you just confused at that moment. It took me a little while for me to get used to it and had to adjust. That shows you how competitive it is. And the Maltese league, it's very competitive. From outside, people will be like, there's nothing in there. But trust me, it's really, really competitive. When you start having the feeling that, no, there's more to this than what people are saying outside there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I totally agree with you. If you have an eagle's eye view, on all Maltese football, you might get the wrong perspective. So I am assuming that in the first question that I made to you, you told me that you would rather play as a goalkeeper, so that you play rather than sitting on the bench. I remember you telling me that. So last season must have been very difficult for you, to sit a lot on the bench.
Yeah. That season, like I said, when I came to Malta, when I came to Sliema, the kind of players I saw were top professionals.
Mm-hmm.
I came into a team that had a national team goalkeeper. Both of them were national team goalkeeper. These guys they were something, and they were fabulous. Sometimes I go and I'm looking at them like, whoa, the work they had. So when you see those kind of people out there putting a lot of effort to be the first choice or the first and you came in, you have to work to surpass them. So with the kind of talent they had, it was difficult, I just was 19 and I came in. So what I did was, me sitting on the bench is not just me sitting there. For me, I'm playing the game, I'm learning every.
Totally agree with you.
I was so focused on just learning from these guys, from Tigne and Rashid. These guys, you see me today, people be like, it's Kelvin, he's just doing it. But trust me, I learned a lot from Tigne and Rashid. These guys,
of course.
Something with the goalkeeper coach, Maltese, they were pushing. Not just them, but the entire team wants to bring out the best out of them.
Yes.
Last season, it was difficult to play. I didn't get to play that much. I have to play with the minors, then sit on the bench. But sitting on the bench is a learning curve for me. So I took it like I'm learning, and I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that.
Yes. But let's look at the bright side of it. First season with the club, trophy. You win the league. You win the trophy. We'll win the league. Don't worry. There will be time for the league as well. So we'll add it to the list as well. So don't worry about that. And you get to go in Europe. How was that experience in going to, to play in European football? How was that experience?
The experience there was something else, to be frank. I was so happy. I was so happy. First, immediately we won the trophy.
Yes.
The first person I called my mom, and I was like, I want something in football. There's this joy when you win something. I didn't play the game, but you could see the support from the players sitting on the bench, not just me. We just wanted to win the game. It's for the team, not just an individual.
Yes.
And that had a wonderful game, and kudos to the goalkeeper, the goalkeepers union on the team, and winning that trophy was something else for me. I was so happy. It was a turnaround for me. I felt like this is the start. This is just the start for me.
Yes.
And then Europe, to be frank, I didn't think of it when we had to travel and stuff. I'm like, whoa, truly we are playing this. We're playing it. Like, huge. This is huge. Between the space of a year, I won the trophy with the team, even if I didn't get to play, and going with the team to Europe. I was so happy. It was mind-blowing for me. I was really happy. Yeah.
You mentioned the group of goalkeepers, As I always say, you goalkeepers are a little bit mad, I mean, the goalkeepers are always a little bit mad, But last year you had a very good group. This year it seems like that you have an excellent group as well, you know. But Kane fitted in really well as well, apparently, you know. And you're doing a good job. What do you tell me about this year's group, goalkeepers group?
This year, it's more of the same as last year.
Yeah.
It isn't just us. We're a strong group trying to help each other grow. You know, with Josip had a lot of experience, with Kane had a lot of experience. I'm also learning from them. Like I said, I used to learn like from other person out there. We're a strong group, and the coach Towns also helping us, making us feel very tight. You know, making us stay together. So I don't think there's much difference from last year. For me, I'm just trying to learn every day in training. But we're together. We're good lads. We try to help and encourage each other, speak to each other when we have the time to. You know, that's the most important thing. That's why you see most people think we're too. If you look at us, you'll be like, oh, maybe we spend time a lot together. But most times it's just on the pitch and outside to communicate with each other. Yeah.
Yes. One key word that I'm hearing you using continuously is learning, you know. I think that's the right mentality, you know, Kelvin. If you put yourself in that mentality that you are constantly learning something, you know, it will all happen to you, you know, because every time, every minute that it passes, it's an experience, you know, whatever it is, even in life. So possibly in football, whatever you will manage together to grab, you know, even the least of the things that you think that will not help you in the immediate future, it will help you probably within the next 5 years. So we were talking about the group of the goalkeepers, but tell me, how is this team group, the whole team now? Because I'm seeing that you are a very nice bunch. I'm assuming that there are the jokers as usual, you know, and there are the quiet ones, you know, but mostly jokers, yes?
Yeah, sure.
And tell me.
It's a very good group, a very nice group, to be frank with you. Everyone trying to push each other, you know. Sometimes it's fun in the group, and sometimes, you know, it's when it's time for business, you have to put in your effort. It's a large group with lots of experienced players. Some of them the national team, some of them had international experience.
Yes.
And stuff, you know. So it's a very nice group, to be frank with you. They are very nice. Everyone in the group is top. It's a top professional. Everyone is top in the group.
You know what? I'm going to have a look at what the supporters are saying once again so that we will, you know, regroup a little bit. So, let's see. Renato Vella, wishing all the best for your future, improving with every game. Proset tal-program. Thank you, Renato. And probably improving with every game. He's talking about you, I think. Not about me, because it's not me that I'm playing, for sure. So, it's you. It's you, man. Carmen Bartolo, she sends 2 magnificent blue hearts, you know, and we accept them both. Freddie Tanti, hello from Norwich. That's nice. Once again, welcome home, Freddie. Nice to see you here. Induka Sektari. I don't know if you know this person, but Kevin, she did, and a couple of hearts, you know. I mean, probably someone that you know. But never mind. We will find who this person is. Nerissa Galde, super proud of how far you've come, Kelvin. Keep going. Nerissa is one person that she really works hard within the social media team. So, yes. Antoine Baldacchino, blue is our color. Yes, it is. Guys, continue sending the messages. It's always fun to read them out loud for you guys so that you can hear them with us. And if you have any questions for Kelvin, please feel free to make the questions for Kelvin. By the way, these people, once again, Intervetin, Cozy Rooms, Daikin, Dominic Chiverras, Roof Repair, eCabs, Eurosport, Phonicom, NM Group, Sixth Leasing, Thomas Smith, visit Malta, u Zarb coaches. Back to you, Kelvin. And this is a tricky one. This is a tricky one, okay? What are your strengths? But most of all, where do you think that you need to improve as a goalkeeper? I got you.
Improve as a goalkeeper. To me, I wouldn't say I'm still like I said, I'm still learning, and I see every day as a learning curve, and I still need to improve my all game. When I say my all game, how I approach the game, during the game, after everything. You know, I always speak about how I want to learn more, how I want to be able to be top, you know.
Yeah.
So I see myself as someone who needs to keep improving more. Even if people might think, oh, he's good at this, he's good at that, I think I can still be better in this way and I can still be better in the other way. So I just have to keep improving my all-round game. That's all I have to say.
Yeah. But one forte that you have, what do you think it is? I think I know what it is, but you tell me, what do you think it is?
One forte?
No, what I mean is forte is in Italian, that means that something that you are good in, you know? I think I know what it is, and I tell you where I think you are good, you know? But you tell me.
If I have to see, I would say my communication with the players on the pitch.
Yes, that is something that I have noticed, and I think that it's extremely important for a goalkeeper to communicate properly with his team. But I think one other thing where you are good, and today's goalkeepers are important, is your foot. It's important that you deliver properly with the foot, you know. Today, goalkeepers are not only there to grab the ball, you know, and that's all. They need to start the action. They need to be precise. Yeah. When they are delivering the ball, the goalkeepers nowadays in this football nowadays, you know, it's very important that they deliver football in the best way possible. What do you think? You agree with me or not?
Yeah, I do agree with you. Because the modern day goalkeeper, I think you need to be involved in the game a lot, from the build-up and the communication and everything. And if I have to say one thing I'm really good at, again, it's me using my feet. I think it's something I love doing. I really want to do it more.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But as we said, you're just 20 and you have ample time to continue improving. Let me see if there were any other Stephen Camilleri. Still personally pissed off at how we conceded goals. But yes, you are constantly growing, Kelvin. I do believe you will be remembered as another great African goalkeeper. We had Murphy 20 years ago. I believe in you. And the chaps, you know. So, yeah, I don't know if you know Murphy Akanji. Murphy Akanji was a Nigerian goalkeeper. He was national team goalkeeper, actually, you know. And he played Africa's Cup in 2010 too with Nigeria. And he was our goalkeeper as well. He was a phenomenal goalkeeper, actually, not a good goalkeeper, phenomenal. And we will always remember Murphy Akanji with a massively big smile. I'm seeing even Terence over here, you know, with that smile, you know, remembering Murphy. And why not? That is probably what Stephen was mentioning about. So before we close down, I mean, these days, you know, there's no football to play. How do you prepare? How do you prepare for something that it's not there, right? It's boring. Tell me the truth. It's boring not to play.
No, it's not. To be frank, it's not boring. But it's been intense. It's been intense. You know, we have to keep working and keep working. It's international break. It's not like something you have to just go home and relax. Yeah, it's time for you to go back and try to know how to approach the coming weeks and the coming days before the league kicks off again. So we're really working really hard physically, tactically, we're really working really hard to make the fans happy. You know, by the coming weeks, we really want to make the fans happy by going out there and showing that we could be better team. You know, so we're really working hard.
All right. The director is telling me that there are some comments. Let me see. Hello, Rupert. Congratulations to the warrior, Kelvin. Great goalkeeper. Hey, how nice. Nikki Kakia, watching from Australia. Oh, Nikki. Even you, welcome home. Nice to see you here, Nikki. So, as you can see, Kelvin, we have supporters all around the globe, you know. And you did not believe me when I told you the greatest football team in Malta, you see? Even internationally, we have supporters running around, you know? So, Kelvin, that concludes my interview to you. First and foremost, I wanted to thank you for this half an hour. It was a pleasure talking with you. These 30 minutes passed like, you know, but when you're talking about football, you know, it's always fun. Thanks and good night, Kelvin, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you. Good night. Ciao.
Ciao. Jina ma fadalli xejn ħlief illi najt il-lejli tajab anka lilkom daw kolla li għedin is-seguna, komplu seguna, l-ġimgħa d-dieħla nkunu nerġgħu hawnhekk fit-8 ta' filgħaxija bħal soltu, Talking Sliema. M'għandix appuntament x'nagħmel magħkom għall-logħba li jmiss, sfortunatament għalissa, issa dalwaqt nerġgħu mmorru naraw il-logħba. Nhar il-ġimgħa hemm il-fenkata, dika importanti wkoll tajjeb li niltaqgħu mal-players u noqogħdu nitkellmu daqsxejn waħda naraw fejn ħadna gost, fejn ma ħadniex gost u noqogħdu niddiskutu daqsxejn waħda bejnietna. Mbagħad l-erba' li ġejna ġew nkunu qegħdin hawnhekk fit-8 biex nitkellmu fuq l-ikbar klabb ġo Malta ta' Sliema. Jgħid xejn kulħadd. Il-lejl tajjeb, ċaw.
Running 'cause I don't know where to go. Walking will just take too long and I can take it slow. I'll keep on pushing 'cause I know I'll take it farther. And everyone that knows me knows that I am stronger.